have y'all watched the show Black Mirror?
Oh yes,
I've seen a couple episodes.
Okay, so kind of the concept behind Black Mirror though is just kind of where society could go if we stay on the track like that we're on. And they even stopped making it for a while because they said it was becoming too much like reality. And so I saw this story, this like announcement the other day. It's from Meta. I focus a lot on like tech and censorship and AI and things like that because just it's crazy. So Meta, aka Facebook, after the Frances Haugen rebrand, they've started doing these AI generated influencers that are based off of there's like Paris Hilton, Mr. Beast, like one of the Jenners. I can never tell the two apart, to be honest.
Oh, I think it's Kendall. Yeah.
Yep, it was Kendall. Yeah.
That girl who's like famous for TikTok dancing, Charlie, and a whole bunch of other people I don't recognize. So like they went into like their studio and they gave them like a few hours worth of audio and video at like, I guess like a camera. And so now they are generating content with their likeness, but it's like a different person. And I think it's so bizarre. And it's like 100% out of like an episode of Black Mirror. So I sent a link to you of where you can see like who it is, but they've like created these personalities. And the worst part about it is that people are following them on different platforms. Like this is gonna be a problem. I don't know.
Is there an example of this that we can see?
Look at the link. Look at the link I put in the chat.
Link just linked me to just Meta in general.
I think the same thing is Kris Jenner advertised it too on her Instagram.
Yes.
You could probably find it there.
This doesn't take you to does it say introducing new AI experiences from Meta at the top of that? If you open it?
Yes.
Okay, so scroll down in that and you'll see the list of people that are a part of it about
let me see if I can
different AI for different things. You'll see like a grid of people like about halfway down the page.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So these are all of the Amber, a crime solving detective, and it's Paris Hilton. Or it's so bizarre. And they have like these videos on their Instagrams where they're talking, but it's all generated. It's the most bizarre, uncanny valley bullshit I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird. So I don't.
It is like Black Mirror.
So we were talking like earlier.
What? That's Mr. Beast.
Brotherly jokester.
Yes. Isn't this weird?
Oh,
I know
Bill
this is
my older sister.
Tom Brady.
Which Jenner is that?
That's
was
Kendall. And that's Charlie D'Amelio. Yeah.
Oh my.
So underneath that, you'll see like the grid of people, and you can actually go to their Instagrams, and they have Instagram and Facebook, of course, because it's Meta, they don't have a Twitter. But it's the weirdest thing I've ever I've seen a lot of weird things, but
we built some AIs you can interact with. And then
you can chat
with
them.
Awesome people to play some of them to make them even more fun. Introducing Meta's AIs. With Tom Brady as Brew.
Oh,
Brew will throw you his deep knowledge of sports.
Seriously? How could you not know that?
Naomi Osaka as Tamika.
That's not him. It's so weird.
Time for Harry.
Chris Paul as Perry. He's preaching the gospel of golf.
Drive for show, putt for dope.
Paris Hilton is Amber.
What?
She's taking a stylish bite out of crime.
Not to brag, but I am a forensic expert.
Mr. Beast is Zach. This dude's funny. Like, funny.
I'm not saying I know everything.
Israel Adesanya as Louise.
Isn't this weird?
Hold on. Is this real? Is this like...
No, it's real. Yeah.
Yes. This is real.
This is real. Paris Hilton has said to Meta, you can have my likeness and I'll even record.
And my voice and my face. And you can make me say whatever you want.
Wow.
I wonder how much that costs.
No, they're rolling this out for everyone like starting next year. So you could have your own little like AI buddy on the internet. This is
included his herpes sore.
Better you can move on the map.
Kendall Jenner as Billy. She'll always have your back.
I'll keep it real, but above all, I'll keep it on the DL.
Roy Choi is Matt.
So if you don't have any friends, you can have like a person on the internet that's your friend that's like an AI.
So you can chat. You can chat with them on Instagram, and they'll like talk back to you.
And tonight,
Chef, what's on the menu today?
Charlie D'Amelio is Coco, making sure you and your moves aren't sus.
Hey y'all, you ready to dance?
They're not sus. I hate this.
I don't like it. I don't. It's eerie.
I hate it.
Begins now, player.
So if you're
This
looking
is
to
very
explore your
weird.
How is that
interests,
not offensive? I don't
learn a new
understand.
skill,
Yeah.
settle a debate,
Player. This
or
is
just
like
have
a
fun,
Black Mirror episode,
start
100%.
using
Yes.
Meta's AIs.
I don't like this.
So, all right.
Ah.
So scroll down a little bit more on the page.
What the fuck?
I can just see someone
I don't
using
know.
this like a Jason Momoa one
So-
to scam an old lady into money. Hey, send me some money. I need
No,
money. I will
well,
date
that's
you.
what people are going to be able to do that. Like I've set up with my family, not that I think this would happen, but I've set up with my like immediate family. Like if someone ever called, because my grandma did get scammed. Someone tried to they just said, hey, your grandson is in jail and you need to bail him out or whatever. And she like paid them. And so now we've like set up like a thing where it's like, hey, if I ever am in jail, like I'm going to say
Yeah.
this word.
So hold on now, Kendall.
That's a thing.
Jenner has a
Yes.
fucking whole separate Instagram.
This isn't her.
Oh
They are running it on her.
my.
Meta is running it on her behalf. She's not making this content. This is all like AI generated content. The videos, all of it.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Introduce myself. I am here to chat whenever you want. Message me for any advice. I am ready to talk, and I hope to talk to you soon.
So it goes, oh my God, it takes the most damaging part of social media, which is the
Yes.
parasympathetic or the parasocial relationships that
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
you actually believe you're friends with a Kardashian, right? Like, I
Mhm.
watch them, I follow them so closely, I feel like I know.
Mhm.
But now you can have them fucking talking to you.
And they can make money from just giving their likeness and doing their AI thing. So they can be everywhere at once. They can you could have Paris Hilton at your birthday party or do there's like boxes now. They just did it
Why
in a
is that
Kardashian.
sad?
Yeah.
This is a
Very
little
sad.
There is a AI driven product placement company that Bill Gates founded and owns. It's called Branded Entertainment Network. I think they shortened it to Ben Labs now, where they own the likeness to celebrities. Like I've never been a celebrity. I've never signed a contract with anyone, but you essentially sign over your life rights depending on what kind of like deal you have with like a studio or like a management group or whatever, I guess, including like Branded Entertainment Network. And so that's like, you can rent the likeness of like different celebrities and whatnot to be in your videos. And it's absolutely insane, even after they're dead, which I find to be demonic.
They got
personally.
paid a lot of money for this because I know this must be what that girl was talking about. There's this girl who used to do a bunch of story time videos. Her name was Nessa, simply Nessa. She used to be like super popular, and she ended up getting married, having babies and stuff, and like slowing down from content creation. But she made a TikTok video I found recently talking about how they wanted her likeness for an AI, and they offered her $250,000 for it. This sounds exactly like what she was talking about.
I bet it was.
This must have been it. And she didn't do it because she's like,
good for
no.
her.
She's like, no,
Holy
thank you.
shit.
So yeah. Wow. Oh my.
Yikes.
I know.
We already know that, like, if you're in Hollywood, they do own you. Like,
Oh yeah,
a lot of them literally sell their soul, and this is
They
just
do.
another iteration of that. It's like they literally, here's the practical implication of when someone owns your likeness.
Mm-hmm.
They
Oh,
say the
your
devil works
voice,
hard,
your
Kris Jenner
face.
works harder. That she did this whole thing. I don't know. They're just up on things. They go like, this is the new thing that's coming. I always go off the Kardashians. I'm like, well, maybe I'm not sure altogether sure I want this to come because we're not all famous yet. I'm not sure I need to have an AI version of me. And also then I will never leave my house again. We're supposed to just like very concerned. It's bizarre. I don't know.
It's out there living for you, and you can just stay at home.
Alpha Omega, I think they're already doing this. And that's a whole
They
nother
already,
show.
Yep, I think so too.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is total Black Mirror.
Oh, what's up? I don't know if it's zero. Yeah, no, I wanted to talk about it because I wanted to see what y'all thought. Like, is it
fucking
cool? Is it weird? I think it's fucking
No, that's
insane.
terrible. Yep.
And the
I don't
fact
like
that,
it.
I mean, the fact that at least the one for the Jenner girl, like it has like 250,000 followers on
Yeah.
Instagram. Like people love it. People want to be their best friend. The parasocial relationship is getting more and more pronounced, and people are getting more and more removed from reality, and it's a problem.
And it's like if you get to a point where like people love you, they love whatever you'll do. Like,
Mhm.
they don't care. They're on board for it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's power.
There was a weird thing even in the new Kardashian episode. I was trying to look for it where she's like, I can't always be with Khloe. So Ryan Seacrest put it's a new technology, and he put this box in my house. And if I stand in this box, I can be in Khloe's house with her.
Why Ryan
You would
Seacrest?
just have to think. It's a devil works hard, Kris Jenner worked harder. It was sort of disturbing. I don't know how to I don't know if there's a clip of it you could look up, and I don't exactly know what to call it, but it was in this season where she's as all of the girls' managers, I can't always be there for them. But if we put these boxes everywhere that the girls go, I can work from home for all of the girls and like walk around her house. And it's disturbingly lifelike.
That is weird.
Yeah, you would have to go back and watch the episode. It's in the new season. Just Google it if you want to see it. But I was like, is this where we're going? We all just have a box in our home, and then you can zap. It's very Star Wars, isn't it? Didn't you Luke? Can you hear me?
Oh, like the
Or-
hologram?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
I
basically
get
that.
you.
Yeah.
It's
I
Princess
get
Leia
ya.
that can walk around your house, I guess, with Ryan Seacrest. It's very disturbing,
I mean, there's part of me that thinks that, like we could technically, if we were all just like in a video chat together rather than we could be in a room with each other, and it would be a little bit more immersive. But also there's so many other dangers that come with, like, imagine, like, deepfakes are going to be such a problem now. And if someone does get caught on video doing something, they'll just say it's edited or it's manipulated, even if it is real. Like, you really cannot trust your own eyes anymore. These things are it's gonna and there's absolutely no media literacy, and there's no discernment anymore, because people there's been such a dramatic decline in critical thinking. I mean, have y'all noticed this? People will just see something and just believe it.
And how normalized has all these filters, Facetune become? You're like, oh, I'm just improving myself. Like I'm
right.
People I have no problem with Botox, but I won't Facetune because it just makes me feel bad. I don't know. Like
I don't
my
understand.
face is what it is. Yeah,
That's that. I don't understand how people can do that. Post like a super heavily filtered photo. That would make me hate myself. It's like, that's
it's
not me.
dysmorphia,
I
though.
don't look like that. I know I don't look like that. I would rather look like, and I get like, we want to post pictures that are flattering, but there's differences between let me find some good lighting and a flattering angle versus let me use this filter that's going to completely morph my face and look.
I might like blur out like a pimple or something, but otherwise, then
they didn't even blur out the pimple in that AI or the herpes.
Exactly.
But it's like, and most of us, we're going to meetups or shows. It's like, we are eventually going to meet these people in real life, and you don't want to be like, whoa, you look nothing like how you look online.
Like Instagram has the lighting filters. I always use those. Who doesn't use those? You just make the lighting better.
Yeah.
But Facetune is like, we all end up looking like
you're changing. If you're changing your bone structure, that's very different.
I'm not changing the size of my eyeballs or something. It's that I'm like, well, I am. If you meet me in person, you're going to be severely disappointed if I look like a toddler in a tiara in my Instagram, and then I walk up to you and I'm like, oh, it's not.
Yeah, and I do have some friends who will occasionally be like, oh, I'm gonna like fix our group photo, and it's like, it's nice, but it's like a drug. It's like, okay, it's cute. Okay, I'm not gonna say don't do that. Like, obviously, you want to fix yourself in the photo. You're gonna fix everybody.
Oh, if our friends do it, I'm like,
can't
I
do
look
that.
great there.
I'm not gonna say no, but it's like, you
Right.
can't have all your photos be like that because it's just a lot to keep
Well,
up.
yeah. If I have a friend who will put filters on all of her pictures, and there's a group picture, she only puts it on her and not me. It's like, if you're gonna put it on yourself, put it on both of us.
I know, because I look like a
That's so mean.
I know.
How
Give me
dare
a fake
you?
ass too.
The lighting's always perfect. There's always a slight breeze, and everyone else around me is just
And everybody
haggard.
else- It's just like there's that top-down lighting with the dark circles, and she's the only one that has the bright under eye.
They're like, what?
Yeah, no.
Right. If they have access to your DNA through 23andMe and they have access to this AI and they can make a fucking fake nude of you and put it on Fat Bello, it's like,
They can.
Well, that's also a problem. Like people will do like revenge porn, but they will just like take the likeness of an ex and generate it into pornographic images, even if it's not actually theirs. And there have been there was a guy who was arrested who I think was a former FBI agent. This was recent. It was announced by like the DOJ, was arrested for producing child pornography, but it was AI generated. But he was using the likeness of real children. Like we're heading down some like very dark paths.
It's like Black Mirror. You know what? That episode of Black Mirror with Bryce Dallas Howard, that's like my favorite one. And when it came out,
the nosedive one,
where you like swipe up to rate people and then your worth goes down. We're basically in that right now. And when I saw that and see how it like affected her life and everything, and she just loses it. And the lady that she hitchhikes to in the truck, she's like, I used to be a 4. I had to live my own life. Literally, it's exactly that. I thought that's crazy. That's never happening. I feel like we live in that right now.
Once you remove yourself from kind of like the outside pressures that make you feel like that's how you need to be, it is completely freeing. But when you're in the middle of it, you don't even realize how much you're being shaped by others and how little of your own personality you're developing. It's very sad, you know?
So how do you make sure you're developing your own personality?
I don't know. I know I talk about it a lot of my own. I really don't feel like I became like a sentient person living an actively living within my own life until I was like 27. I really don't.
Alone time is really important, and being able to waste time creatively or like reading things that you don't need to read for work, like just for your own betterment, is really important. And like finding your personality, what makes you tick, what makes you laugh.
I used to spend no time alone. I would like dread going home because I didn't like being by myself. So now I love it. I love it.
Such an introvert. I have spent so much alone time. So honestly, there's an extreme to that. There's too much too. So it's
for sure.
Balance. Yeah.
If I am alone, here. I watch a lot of TikTok too if I'm just like wasting time. I know, but what it does to me, like there's ads on TikTok that goes, "Do you need a break?" That's because
I've seen that one.
But I'm an adult. I'm 31 for Christ's sake. I'm an adult. If I was a kid, I don't know that I'd be able to like.
Right.
How do you ever form your own personality? I'm a combination of both of my parents, so
well, you know, even over the last 20 years, there's been a significant drop in regional accents, like, or even just global accents, because everyone is listening to the same like people talk online, pick up their mannerisms and their like way of talking. So like that's going away so fast because people pick up from the people that they surround themselves with, and everyone surrounds themselves with this digital world. It's bizarre the way it's like affecting society, and I don't necessarily think all of it's bad. Being able to sit here and talk with y'all right now is amazing, but it's just I don't have solutions. It's so concerning.
It's bizarre because I don't know.
I understand my parents now when they're like, you kids and your TikToks or you know, I get it. I'm sorry I judged you. You were kind of right, but here we are.
Love you guys. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. All right. Love you guys. God, I don't even want to leave. This candle smells so good. I don't want to leave. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Love you all. Join the Discord. Feet. Love you all. Wow. You guys are awesome. Come and get it. Bye, guys. Bye. Now I'm really leaving. Love you. Bye.